All right, so I'm just checking out this pedal. I went and bought it before I went and checked it out on YouTube. I should have checked it out on YouTube, but I'm checking it out now. But it sounds like a pretty good pedal. Sounds pretty good. Well, it's an Eddie Kramer pedal. I mean, this is Eddie Kramer's the dude that did Kiss, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, you name it, all the big bands. I think even Floyd. I mean, he worked with a lot of dudes. He's a great engineer, great producer, great. He's a great dude. Do I know him personally? No. Uh, I couldn't answer that. I'd have to plead the fifth. No. Joking. I'm joking. We're so sorry, Uncle Eddie. Joking. All the Kramers are related. It's the Kramer bunch. The Kramer bunch. Wow! Nice little tiny pedal. Nothing big, major. Sounds great. I like the color. It's purple. He's got 3 versions of these small pedals. And I got one of them now. I got this purple distortion one. Now all I need is the other 2. So I'll wait until they come up on Guitar Center for a cheap price. I went and bought it, but it was $39 only. 39 bucks. They're like 80 something dollars, $90 or something. Brand new. So, well, they probably went up, being inflation and everything. Everything has gone up. But I got it while I could because it was cheap and only $39. So if I can't spend $39 on myself, there's something wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. So there you go, folks. And it came with the box. He's like, I got no power cord, but it came with a box. I'm like, cool. I love boxes and pedals that come with boxes and cheap pedals that are used. Why buy them brand new if you can get them used? So it sounds great, Uncle Eddie. We're so proud of you, Uncle Eddie. There you folks go. It sounds good. Can't wait to get it. Now all I have to do is get an amp to play through it. Well, I could use it through my interface. Plug it into my interface or plug it into my studio monitor for now. Why did I sell all my amps? I have no idea. I had a PV 51 or 50, 5150, 212, the 2 line 6 tube amps, line 6 reverb or dual verb, a crate tube amp, 212, all 212s. What else did I have? A crate, solid state head, 412 cabinet. Why did I sell all that stuff? I don't know. But I did. And now I got to start all over again. No, I'll let Johnny's military service come back into my chat room, but only if he's going to be polite. I just did a video giving a shout out to Guitar Center, and he's like, I'm glad you got all kinds of money to spend. It was $39. sounded like I was married to a woman. It's got to be a woman. It can't be a man. It's got to be a woman. I don't know. I have no idea, but uh, I'm not sure. Kind of drives me nuts. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So, used is the best way, folks. If you could buy something and it looks good and it works and it's used for half the price, I'm in. If I buy a Gibson, everyone's, do you have a Gibson? Have you ever have a Gibson? Yes, I've had Gibsons. My God, what do these people think? Are they? I love Gibson guitars, but I can't afford them right now. Sorry. I sold them. Sold everything. I'll be danged if I can't own a Gibson. And we're looking for these witches on YouTube and these people. Oh, we really could use some more agents on YouTube. We really could. You know, these witches and these. I'm like, are you kidding me? Witches died millions of years ago. Trolls died a million years ago. Why? Are you kidding me? We got to put up with this crap in the greatest country of the world. And I got a I'm the one with the disability. Got half a brain. Most of the time I'm in the corner going beep, 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 beep. Ah, Valium FM. Good God, it's been a while since I've seen you. How you been, sir? Gibson has gone down the hill, he said, recent years, sadly. I know. You know why? Because they want 60 grand for a guitar. Someone messaged me like, did you see the new Gibsons? I'm like, no, check them out. They're like the 50th anniversary or something. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll check them out. Oh, beautiful guitars. How much? 60 grand. Yeah. hmm If Gibson could put out a guitar for $399, I'd be all over it. I'd be buying nothing but Gibson and Kramers and Epiphones, but and Schecters and LTDs. Well, ESPs. I got an addiction. It's guitar stuff. I'm done. I'm going to rehab. But only after I buy 5 or 6 more guitars, then I'll go to guitar rehab. How many guitars does one person need? One more. Am I right, Valium FM? Am I right? You can never have enough guitars. Ever. Never. Ever. Harley Benton. I know I've seen the new Harley Bentons out. You know who's playing the Harley Benton? I think Steve from Boston's got a Harley Benton. I think Steve from Boston's got one. And I seen it. I was like, they really stepped up their game, you know. And what you're seeing is these other guitar companies uh, putting out great product for a low price, and they're blowing away the rest of the people, you know, the rest of the companies. And I'm like, I told you so. Give the people what they want, and they'll buy it, but don't rip them off and don't try and, they didn't listen. They're pumping out $60,000 guitars. I don't. I have no idea. I don't know. What's the cheapest Gibson right now? I think is a studio, which I think is 12 or 1300 bucks or $1,500 now or whatever. Let's check it out real quick. Let's check it out real quick. La 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 la. Gibson. Less studio used. Oh, good God. Studio, $1,200 used. That's used, folks. $1,200. Holy crap. 1,300. That is used. Are you kidding me? Let me go up here. Cheapest price, low to high. All right, just the plain Jane satin finish Gibson Studio is 7 to 800. Here's one for 815. You're looking at $800 used for the plain Jane, no shine. It's like a matte finish. Gibson Les Paul, 900. Anywhere from the cheapest one they got is 709, and that is the bottom feeding of the Gibson's studios. Looks so plain. It don't even have the Les Paul on the headstock. It just says Gibson, but no Les Paul screen print on it. Look at that. Just a plain, just Gibson, $709. After taxes, probably $750, something like that, or 60 some bucks. So yeah, price is high still. Even the prices on the Kramers are unbelievable. The cheapest Kramer they got is one for $299, which I like it. They got two of them right now for $299, and they both have Floyd Roses. So that's a good price. The Kramer Assault 220, black with the red pickup and the red inlays. I had a couple of them guitars. They played sweet. They played good. They sounded good. That's $299, and then they got a Kramer Pacer series, uh, red, which looks pretty cool with the white pickups and the Floyd Rose for $299. So them are the best deals right now. The rest are all 700, 500, 600. Yeah, here's that pedal I just bought. The used F pedal, Eddie Kramer, E distortion, light effect pedal, $39.99. So I just bought that from Cherry Hill. Once again, shout out to Cherry Hill Guitar Center in Jersey. Well, Philadelphia, Jersey. Gibson guitars don't stay in tune. Valium FM says, no way, too much for not a lot. Yeah, I know. Gibson guitars don't stay in tune. Glenn Fricker has a lot to say about Gibson. I'm a Gibson fan, but not no $60,000 Gibson fan. You know, the Gibsons that I bought from a pawn shop. The one was seven something, $699. The other one was 800 and something bucks. And they did come with a Gibson case, a real Gibson Les Paul case. So, but I sold them. I wish I never did, but I got to live. I almost died. I'm grateful to be alive. And if you let these people, they'll run you into the grave. They really will. I'm witness to that. You know, I'm witness to that. I should be relaxing and enjoying my retirement, but I got to go out and cut grass just to make a living, to survive. And people want to beat you down for that. And I'm like, I can't believe the world today. I should have stayed in the frame of mind that I was in, you know. But I changed my life. What do you think about the new pedal? What pedal? Valium FM. The Eddie Kramer F series. The older Gibsons were worth buying. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but the older Gibsons are more. I know what you're saying. At a certain time, Gibson was producing the best thing out there. Well, it ain't new. Valium FM. I bought it used for $39. I don't know. I haven't gotten it yet. I just ordered it today, and he said it should be here 3 to 5 days. So, uh, yeah, you know, we'll see what it sounds like when it gets here. I've been watching YouTube on it. I just watched YouTube on it. It sounds like it's a great pedal. Here it is on YouTube. I'll turn the volume up. Nice tone. It's got that thumping. It's got that air pushing sound. Yeah, you always like that pedal that or that amp that pushes air. You could feel it, you know. And it's got mod 1 and mod 2, and it's got a tone and a volume knob, and it's a small little pedal, but you don't need. Sounds great. Sounds like a honker. Ooh, feedback. Wow! Yeah! Sounds pretty good. We'll see what we can do with it. I'll keep it, you know. The pedal has come along, so I bet you can't wait to plug it in. I don't know. You know what I usually do with stuff? I plug it in, make sure it works, and then I throw it in my trunk. Then it just sits there. Just sits there, and just like the other pedal I got, it's just sitting in there. But I think I got 3 or 4 pedals in there. Just to have it. I'm a fan of Eddie Kramer, and probably related to him. Who knows? Pedals have come a long way, so much, and loads cheaper these days. Eddie Kramer sounds mighty fine. Yeah, it does. He's got 3 of them pedals out. I got to find out what the other 2 are. I mean, if I have to, I'll buy them brand new. I think they're like 80 or $100 or something like that. They might have went up by now because of inflation and everything, but they're hard to come by. I've been calling some stores. They're like, no, we ain't got them. We did have them, but we don't have them no more. So now all I need to do is find out what the other 2 are and find out and buy them. Hopefully used. Hopefully they pop up on Guitar Center used. You know, Valium FM. What have you been up to, bud? You been making them crazy videos? I've been working on our Industrial Revolution song. Industrial Revolution, my brain's leaking out my ears. My eyeballs turn to goo. Revolution Industries. Just gardening? Well, gardening's cool. I've been out doing stuff, make a couple bucks. Gardening, raking leaves, cutting grass, whatever you got to do. Take your mind. It's peaceful too. You need to get back into music, don't we all? Well, I think fighting sludge and feeding the birds. You're fighting slugs. Them slugs can be horrible. Once they attach to you, it's hard to get a slug off you. It's like a leech. I know about leeches. Oh, them dang leeches come out of the woodworks. It's very peaceful in the garden. It sure is. Sure is. No one bothering you. It's like when I go to cut grass. It's the only time I'm by myself. Well, I'm always by myself, but it's like the only time I can go somewhere and just zone out and get on a tractor and drive around the yard and plus you make a couple bucks doing it. Hey, better than nothing. So there's rumors going around that Mr. Roth and Mr. Van Halen, Alex, might be doing a tribute thing with Van Halen. That'd be great. I mean, it really would be good. And if they had Mikey come in and play bass, and then they had all the guys that were, well, I don't know. If they just had Alex, Mikey, Roth, maybe Hagar, uh, and who they going to get to play guitar? I don't know, but there's rumors going around that they might do something. Yeah, that's what's on YouTube. That there's talks about maybe them doing a tribute thing and them guys getting back together for like one tribute thing to Van Halen, like a send off. And you got to have Woofy there. You got to have Woofy there, Eddie's son. He can play guitar. That would be cool, man. I can't play guitar for them. I wish I could. I wish I could. There's only one Eddie Van Halen. Uh, you're gonna have the people that sound like him and stuff and play like him, but there's only one Eddie Van Halen, and it's gonna be hard to fill them shoes. The only person they probably could get to do it is the one guy that plays with Sammy or Woofy himself. Woofy probably knows every single Van Halen song. Volume FM, I'm glad you're out and it's peaceful. It's supposed to rain tonight. If it don't rain tomorrow, I might have some more work lined up. But if it rains tonight and tomorrow morning, like they're calling for, then I'll have to postpone until the weekend. So till the rain's over with, but that's okay because now I'm starting to make a little bit of money. I'll get caught up on my bills, and I'll be happy as long as I can get out of debt. with my internet bill, I'm happy then. You know, send some money to the kids and I'll be happy. That's what I need to do. Send a couple $100 to the grandkids and I'll be happy. But then come again next winter, I'll be hurting again, and it's a pattern. I'm trying to break the pattern. I want to break the pattern. I want to break the pattern. You know, the chain. I want to break the chain. I'm waiting another week before I can plant things out. We still have a chance of frost. Yeah, no, I heard about that. That it was cold the other night here, and we might get some cold weather again, but then it's supposed to spring back up to. I'll tell you what, we've had a lot of rain and the grass is growing like crazy. So that's good. I'm happy about that because then I can cut grass and make some money the honest way. It's an honest living. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't doing anything bad. It's an honest living. Yeah, wait until after the frost and then plant. I usually at the end of the year, Valium FM, at the end of the year, do you cut everything down, all your plants, so they come back? At the end of the year, I usually cut all the plants down for the people that I cut their yards. And then I got plants here that I planted in front of my apartment. And every year I cut them down all the way to the ground. And every year they come back. I do it before the frost. And then the next year they come back. And the private. My lawn needs cutting and my private. And the private. I don't know. Valium FM. Oh, you mean your private parts? Oh, good God, come on. Oh, you compost. I compost a lot of plants. Some of them can be brought indoors over winter. I just cut them all down. I ain't got no plants that I bring in the house. They wouldn't live anyways because I don't have conventional heat. I got electric heat. So in the wintertime, it's real dry. And I tried keeping a couple plants in my apartment over the winter and they just dried out. Private, a bush, not your front's bush. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. Who knows? At least you're getting out and doing stuff. And it feels good to get out and do stuff. Although I'm half the man I used to be, but at least I'm doing something, earning that money. Peppers keep well indoors over winter. Peppers, really? You mean hot peppers, jalapenos, green peppers, yellow, red? I didn't know that. I don't know. Like I said, every plant that I brought in the house to try and keep alive over winter with the electric heat, it's just so dry. It just poof, it just dries out. It's I don't know. I was gonna go get a gyro today, and I went there and they were closed. Like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they were closed. And I came back and I read the piece of paper they gave me with the hours on it, and sure crap, they close in the afternoons, about 3, anywhere between 3 and 5, And I was going to have a nice big giant gyro plate today with lettuce, tomatoes, feta cheese. They were closed. No, it's always good to see you, Valium FM. I like people that come into the chat and they're polite. You know, I just got a pop up. Oh, the real Graz is live. I'm going to have to check him out here soon. Private, it has small green leaves and year round, used for edging around the garden. Oh, it is nice to be nice. You try and be nice, but then you get them people in here that ain't nice. You know, and you want to be nice to even your trolls, but some trolls just they don't learn. They just don't learn. I don't know. So, hey, I bought a pedal. I haven't bought nothing from guitars, and you haven't. You're not in the swing of things again when you call Guitar Center and they're like, "We haven't, you haven't purchased nothing from us in a long time." I'm like, "I'm in your computers." He's like, "Yeah, I got you right here, dude. It's been a while since you bought anything." I'm like, "I know. I haven't bought nothing. I spent $39 today there." And they were like, "Dude, great." I told them I was going to do a shout out on my channel, and they're like, "Yeah, go ahead, no problem." You know, I'm like, "All right." I've been doing business with Guitar Center for a long time. You get them guys that are bad, and then you get them dudes that are good and know what they're talking about. You know, it comes with the business. There ain't too much you can do about it. But if it wasn't for Guitar Center, I wouldn't have had the 30 something 40 guitars that I had and the 6 or 7 amps or whatever I had, and uh, all bought used. I'm very picky with my equipment. If I want something scratched up and relic, I'll do it myself. You know, uh, I'll do it myself. I don't want to buy something that's scratched up. I like my guitars like I like everything in good shape, beautiful, looks beautiful. You know. Oh, I got another pop up. Oh, from Just Mirror. Oh, she commented on my video. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Ware. Miss Mere. Mere. Is that Mary? Mare? No, I ain't got my glasses on. Have you been getting trolled? Oh, good God. I only got one. It's got to be a woman posing as a man because they get mad if I buy something. I'm like, I bought a euro the other day and they commented, "I'm glad you got money to spend." It's $7. Yeah, I bought a pedal today for $39, and they're like, "I'm glad you got money to throw around." $39. You know, I'm poor. I treated myself to something, and yes, I got some money sitting right here to send to the boy for his birthday, my son, and I might as well throw another 20 in there for my daughter out there, then I got my grandkids coming up. I got my grandkids. I got to get something for my grandkids. I bought my granddaughter a giant drum set. for her birthday. And then I bought her a guitar, but I bought her a drum set. And within about a month, I asked her, I messaged my granddaughter's mother, my daughter, how are them drums? She's like, they're driving me nuts. I bought her one of them little kid drum sets at Guitar Center. I don't know, it was like $250 or whatever. For my granddaughter. And I'm like, oh, this is going to drive her nuts. And it did. She's like, I can't stand them dang drums. So then I bought her a guitar. She wanted a pink guitar, so I bought her a brand new pink guitar and a brand new drum set. What a mini drums or whatever they were for a kid. It had its own stool, 2 toms, cymbals. Didn't take but a month, and she's like, them drums are driving me nuts. I'm like, hey, my granddaughter wanted them. She got them. So now I don't know what I'm going to buy her. Maybe an electric guitar with an amp. Be blowing the windows out over there. Why not? I'm teaching. Valium FM says I'm teaching my granddaughter guitar. She's a lefty. I'm teaching my granddaughter. God dang it, with these pop-ups, quit it. You're blocking my chat. I'm teaching my granddaughter guitar. She's lefty. Oh, wow. So it's easy for her to pick up. It's like looking in the mirror. Are you kidding me, Valium FM? You think it'd be harder being left-handed? You know, I subbed to this one young lady, Miss Soivy or Soy Sorvo, what I forget her name. But one day she's playing the guitar right-handed, and then a couple months ago, or just the other day, she put out a video and she was playing right-handed, and I'm like, you're very talented. If you're playing the guitar left-handed and right-handed, you're a very talented lady, and she's got a good voice. She's got a real good voice. So, but left-handed, I don't know. They say it's harder. Why am I getting all these pop-ups? Stop it! You're blocking my chat. I'll watch your videos. Just wait a minute. I'm doing a live. My God. Sometimes people can be so rude. I'm joking, YouTube. I'm just joking. I'm right-handed. She's left-handed. So it's easy for her to pick up, like looking in the mirror. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. That's funnier than crap, though. Is she really left-handed, or are you joking? Are you pulling my chain, Valium FM? Are you pulling my chain? I don't know. He's out in the garden gardening. Valium FM, you're a woman, right? Or a man, right? I think it's a man. I think she really is left-handed. Okay, he's a man. Well, left-handed, they say, is a lot harder to play guitar. You know, there ain't too many lefties out there that played guitar. You had Hendrix, uh, but Hendrix could play left or right. You know, he could play upside down. People said he could play a guitar stringed normal for right hand, turn it around, play it left-handed upside down, and not change the strings, and still be able to play the guitar. I was like, that's unbelievable. She's a great shot with a slingshot. Uh-oh. Annie Oakley. You got an Annie Oakley on your hands. Little Annie Oakley. Well, she can hit a tin can at 30 yards. Yep. Couple more years, she'll be able to circumcise a gnat from 50 yards with a slingshot. Uh oh. Did you catch that BS she said about? That's Griff's channel. I gotta jump over there and check out. I'll wait in here now. Yeah, a couple more years there, Valium FM, and she'll be able to circumcise gnats from 50 yards with a slingshot. Good God, everybody's going live tonight. What is it? Is it the live syndrome tonight? It's a crime shame is live Delphi murder, Tara. Yeah, dang Delphi murders. Had enough of these cases. They're driving me nuts. Absolutely bad. I think Levine's channel's on tonight. I'm not sure. Chord theory. Let me get a hammer and a baseball bat so I can beat myself in the brains. Yeah, some stuff I pick up on, but other stuff it's like I got to beat myself in the brains. No, that was not Johnny Depp that crapped in his bed, Valium FM. That was me. I was there one night hanging out with him. We were just writing songs and movie stuff and everything, and I couldn't find the bathroom. And I'm like, "Hey, th- there's a bed there." I was out of it myself, and I just dumped right there in the bed. And I'm like, "Hey, he's already drunk. She's already drunk. They're gonna blame each other, and I'm gonna walk out of here like nothing ever happened." And it went over like it was smooth as cake. It was everyone's like, she crapped in my bed. Johnny was all pissed off, and then he double taked and asked himself, "Did I crap my own bed?" I was like, "Yeah, I think you did. You were pretty drunk." So that wasn't any of them. That was me. Sorry, Mr. Depp, but don't buy such a big house where you can't find the bathroom. Good God. I had to go somewhere. And them silk sheets, they felt good on my little tush. Oh, all right. Johnny's military service is back he's out of the hole. See, Johnny likes dudes. No, I don't like dudes. I like women, but I do like hanging out with dudes, but I like women, sexually. Very attracted to the ladies. And I can see I'm going to have to put you in timeout again because you're not really Johnny's military. You might be Johnny at Cashville's. I'm dealing with these four horsemen: Cashville, Boy Blue, uh, who's the other guy? Upchurch and Calhoun, the four horsemen threatening to kill me and everything. I'm like, oh, God, these idiots again. The four horsemen, from what Sean Harmon says. No, there was nobody in the bed when I crapped their Johnny's military service. They were all downstairs. It was a big giant thing. We were jamming. And Depp's like, I think I really like that song. And I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And they're like, it's over there somewhere. I couldn't find it. And I opened up the door and there was a bed there. And I'm like, I got to dump. If I can't find this thing, I'm going to have to dump right here. And I did. And I shut the door and walked out. And as I left, I'm like, hey, uh, don't get in that bed. Because I had a dump. Couldn't find that dang house is so big. I couldn't find the dang bathroom. I just went wherever it was. You know, the old pirate way. He was like, so that's what happened. I'm sorry. I didn't hang out. It's not like I slept with him. I just took a dump in his bed, man. Come on. Depp was like, I'm done, all women. So you are the next in line, John. No, sorry, folks. I don't swing that way. That was my exit for Mr. Depp. Johnny, great house, man. I love the music. I love the acting. It's all great. You have a great night. I'll see you next week. He called. He's like, were you in my bedroom? I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I went to the bathroom. He's like, that's my bed. And I'm like, it looked like a toilet to me. So the toilet paper was real soft. He's like, them were $30,000 sheets. I'm like, hey, you should cut them up into little toilet papers because they felt good on my bunghole. I'm joking, Mr. Depp. Now he's going to send his military after me. It could be Johnny Depp's military. He's offended by you. You crapped in his bed. Well, I did. And I'd do it again. He offered me I don't drink Red Bull. I seen some dude that drink Red Bull all the time, every day. And well, his heart exploded. And that is on YouTube. You can look that up where his heart actually exploded. No, I don't do any of that junk. I'm clean. Sober. Feels great. It feels great. I ain't going back to it. Don't want it. Don't need it. All right. Are you going to behave yourself, Johnny's military service? Because if you're not going to behave yourself, I got good people. You should take lessons from Valium FM, how to be nice to people. Then you should have invented flushable kitchen sinks. I would have dumped right in there, but he sent me in the other way. He was like, it's over there down that hallway somewhere. If he would have sent me in, I would have seen a kitchen sink. I would have dumped right in the kitchen sink. Left it right there. There you go, you pirate. Shiver your timbers now. But it wasn't. It was a bedroom. So the lights were off. I couldn't tell. I was like, hey, after drinking 24 pints or whatever it was, and snorting a pound of whatever it was. Did you see on the thing today about Amber? The first time she met Johnny, he smacked her. He was drinking, and they were. He had a jar of cocaine. Now I believe that. She's like, it was. I don't know. It was just a jar, mason jar, full of this white powder. He kept snorting down his nose. I don't know what it was. That was cocaine. I was there. It was great cocaine. I'm just joking. I'm joking. And the lawyer's like, what was it? Well, it was a jar. Big giant jar filled with white powder. I'm sure it wasn't talcum powder. Sand is not a lubricant. No, it ain't. I'll tell you that much. I've been to the beach. It ain't fun. It ain't fun. But other than that, it was it was a great time hanging out with Mr. Depp and his wife. And hey, I can't wait till the next get going. I'll tell you what, I hope it is a sink. A sink would have been a lot better. I seen that movie with that lady from oh, she was on Mike and Molly. You guys remember that TV show, Mike and Molly? Her name's Melissa something. She's done movies and everything. Did you guys see that movie where she they went out to eat, and they were all bridesmaids, and they went to go try on dresses, and they ate at an Indian restaurant or something, and it just went right through all of them. They all got sick, and she had to take a dump right in the sink. And people walk in and, oh my God. And she's like, don't look at me. And she's sitting in the sink in the bathroom, crapping her brains out. That was hilarious. That was pretty much me on Johnny Depp's and Amber's bed. And of course, they're going to want to call me into court. And you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to plead the fifth. You guys should form a super group. We should. But then again, you would have to push me out onto the stage in a wheelchair and a bottle of oxygen next to me. I'm game. If you can get the wheelchair and the bottle of oxygen, I'm in. We got the next super group. Yeah, we got the next super group. All right, I'm getting all these pop-ups, so I got to go watch all these videos so I could do my job as a YouTuber and hit like and subscribe. Well, I'm already subscribed to them. That's why I'm getting all these pop-ups. Volume FM, it's always great having you in the chat. And I'm working on that revolutionary industry. Was that the name of it? What was that song I was singing that night? You were saying you should do a song about revolutionary industries that are melting my brain with their chemicals and industrial revolutions. That's what it was. Industrial revolutions. Mr. Waters, if you're watching this video right now from Pink Floyd, I made a song called Industry Revolutions, which are about factories that produce all these chemicals, and as our brains melt away into nothing from all the revolutionary industries that have created mass death with all their... I'll shut up because then they'll strike me. Roger Waters himself will call me. Calm down. That's a little too much. Your brain's melting, your eyeballs. I love it. What's the name of that song? Revolutionary Industrial Factory Meltdown. Johnny Depp is 4 years older than you. No, he ain't. Good God, they change their age every week. Whenever it comes to me, they always make themselves older or richer. I'm older than you. So. All right. I got more money than you. Okay, whatever. When you're dealing with superstars, let me tell you how to deal with them. Whatever they say, just agree with it. Just agree with it. I think I'm going to be. You're right about that, Mr. Depp. I can tell you that much. You just go with it. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty sad, right? I don't know. What's sad? I don't know. Oh, Industrial Revolution. It is sad. How they're tainting our water supply and food supply with all these things that they produce. And at the store, we're all like, ooh, I gotta have it. But then behind the factory that built it, there's fish with 4 eyes and little arms walking around. You know, would you agree to that, Valium FM? I would. My God, I caught a fish. Look at it. I think that fish has a testicles and a penis. I think them are arms. Looks like he's got 4 eyes. Industrial revolution. You're melting my brain. And you're killing my fish in my little stream. Industrial revolution. Things you created are melting my eyeballs and shrinking my testicles. I'm joking. I probably just lost 50 subs. Probably just lost 50 subs. Dire did industry disease. It is. There's a good one. There's a good one, Johnny's military service. Hey, Ricky Compton, how you doing, buddy? I seen you at Guitar Center. Your wife bought you a brand new Les Paul. I know, it's hard, ain't it? You got a rough life, don't you, Rick? Ricky messaged me yesterday. He's like, I don't know what to do. I got so many guitars. I'm surrounded by them. I was like, put them all in the boat in case it floods. He's like, what about a wife and kids? What wife and kids? Save the guitars, Ricky. She did. She bought Gibson. I called yesterday to talk to the rep at Gibson. I'm like, you get me the man on the phone. I need to talk to him. Oh, you want to call Miss Compton? What? You want to call Miss Compton? You know, Ricky Compton's wife, she owns half of this company. Are you kidding me? No. I'm like, I'll talk to Ricky. He's in my chat room all the time. Maybe I can get a deal if I talk to Ricky. Not yet, Johnny, but I'm working. He's working on it. Oh, the Adam Jones Silver Booze. Everybody wants that guitar. You know who's got like 5 of them, Ricky? Troglodytes. You ever watch him? The Troglodyte Guitar Show? I think he's got every Adam Jones guitar that he for sale that he's done that Gibson has done for Adam Jones. You should buy stock in Gibson. If you got that many Gibsons, you should be getting a heck of a deal. Rick, do you watch Troglodytes? That channel? I think he's got 3 of them Adam Jones Silverburst Gibsons. You know what? I think Epiphone made one too, Ricky. Yeah, Troglodytes. Yeah. Oh, he does have some sweet Gibsons. Good God. I don't know how that guy, I don't know how he does it, but I'll tell you what. And Gibson calls him all the time. Hey, we just thought you would want to buy this. All right. And he buys it, you know. Candy Rats is a good channel for guitars. Let me write that down, Valium. What, has he got a lot of guitars, Valium? They just came out with a standard Adam Jones, one coming out soon. Epiphone or Gibson? Now, the Adam Jones that you're talking about, that Gibson's Silverburst, I believe that is a Gibson custom Les Paul. I could be wrong, but I think that's a custom. It came with the diamond on the head. It was a silver burst, but actually the real ones turn green, and it's almost like a green, silvery green. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but folks, don't forget to check out Dave Levine's guitar chord theory tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Central Time. Let me get back to the. It's a lot different playing a different, unique guitars. All right, I'll write that down. What was the name of that again? Hold on a minute. Let me go back here. Candy Rats Records. That's the name of it. Hold on. Let me write this down. Candy Rats Record. I'll check it out, Valium FM. What's he do? Talk about all kinds of stuff. This one, Ricky Compton says this one is a standard, not custom. Oh, Ricky? Have you seen the standard ones or the custom ones? I have. I had a 1979 Gibson Silverburst custom, but had to sell it when I got a divorce. Boy, divorce will do that to you, won't it? Son of a. I can't believe it. Everyone, I want to give a 21 gun salute to that 1979 Silverburst, which, if it was a real 1979, I bet you it started turning greenish color because they say them older ones did that. They turned a little bit green. So we got to give a 21 gun salute to that 1979 Gibson Silverburst that our good friend Ricky Compton lost in a divorce settlement. That's horrible. We always hate to see our guitars go to the wife, but sometimes that happens. I don't know. Along with a 1968 Gibson Gold Top Standard. Oh my God. Oh my God, Ricky. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe that. That was Taps, played for the Gibsons that Ricky Compton lost in a divorce. Oh my God. My heart bleeds for you, Ricky. Really does. Yeah, them old Gibsons Silverburst after so long started turning a greenish hue to them, and they looked even better here. And everyone's like, "I want that." Where'd you get that? You can't get them. They were just because they were so old, they started turning color. So Joan Jett attacked Uncle Ted because he said she didn't belong on the top 100 Rolling Stones guitarist list. Yikes. Boy, Uncle Ted keeps getting himself in trouble. He ain't going to be happy until everybody hates him. Please, Uncle Ted, just give it a break for a while. I was watching him the other night. Matter of fact, he just came out with a live. And them Birdlands were sounding beautiful, I'll tell you that much. Ricky, I'll see you on Chord Theory. Gonna finish watching Better Call Saul. Yeah, I might be over there. I got another channel I might be at, but I'll rewatch I'll watch Dave's channel. I'll have 3 or 4 channels going tonight, watching all of them, and at the same time, people are like, "How do you do that?" You just open a new tab. You open a new tab, and then you go to YouTube, and then boom, you got a whole brand new tab, and you can watch 4 or 5 channels.
Exonerated and get him out of jail. He's been sitting in there for 30 years. Holy shit, we got the wrong guy locked up.
That's Griff. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I'm kind of tired. I had to do some work today. Kind of a big yard. I had to cut it. I had to do all the weed whacking. And they got all kinds of stuff to weed whack around. And then it wasn't bad enough. Then I had to put on the leaf blower, whatever that weighs, and blow everything off and the grass and everything. So I'm kind of whooped today, but yeah, I'll probably I'll be watching Ricky, but I'll be in the nest probably watching Dave's Chord Theory and probably 4 or 5 other channels at the same time. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Miss Shorty Getaway. Shorty's Getaway channel. I want to give a shout out to her. Very kind lady. Catch you later. Think I'm going to get up and have a brew. Don't drink too much Valium FM. It's always nice having Valium FM in here. It's always nice having Ricky Compton in the chat. And sometimes it's cool having Johnny's military service in my chat. Anyone else stop in? I don't think so. I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. So, big shout going out to all the deaf people. Yes. Yes. Big shout out to all the people that are deaf. The Hulk Hogan or Hulk Lou Ferrigno and all them guys. I don't like to beat people down. I got a disability myself. And other people in my family has disabilities. And I know people that have disabilities and stuff. So I don't pick on people with disabilities. I get kind of upset when people do that. But to each their own, But yes, a big shout out to all the deaf and blind people. We love you. At least I do. And Valium FM and other people, Yes. Yes. My little brother is partially deaf, good God, with all the music I've been playing with real loud music and everything. Well, I don't know more, but I used to. My hearing, plus that's what I need to do when I'm cutting grass. The professionals now are saying you really should have earmuffs on or something. And it is loud and everything cutting the grass, so they've got a dark sense of humor. I know. All right, I want to thank everybody for stopping in. We love all kinds of people here in this channel. Deaf people, blind people, anybody with a disability. We love you and we support you. Keep going. It breaks my heart sometimes that these people got disabilities, but you know what? They're out there working, trying to be something, to be normal. And it breaks my heart when people pick on them, and I get very angry, and I'm like, let's just kill them people. You can't do that. Are you sure? Are you sure? We just can't kill all them people? You can't do that. All right. I guess I can't. Gotta obey by the laws. Catch you later, FM. Like I said, it's always polite when you're, I think I subbed to you, FM. I don't think you've done a video in a while. I'm not sure. I'd have to check. When you subbed to all kinds of it's just, how can you, I can't keep up with them all. But thanks a lot for stopping in, everyone, and please be polite and nice. You can't offend me, but you might offend somebody that's in my chat. So, my God, it's 9:30. I got to pop up Dave's Guitar Channel live in 30 minutes. Chord Theory, episode 12. Let me go get a hammer so I can beat my brains in as I try and figure out chord theory. Beat some sense into me. So, folks, make sure if you play guitar and you want to learn how to play guitar, watch Dave's Guitar Channel, Chord Theory, at 10 o'clock tonight. You'll have to go back and watch the other 12 or 11 episodes, but tonight is episode 12. Valium FM, it's always nice seeing you in the chat and talking with you, dude. Ricky Compton, it's always nice talking to you. And everyone, be safe. And once again, a big shout out to the Philadelphia, New Jersey, Cherry Hill Guitar Center. Rod. If you need anything, call and talk to Rod. Great guy. And now I'm the proud owner of the Eddie Kramer E-Distortion effects pedal for a guitar. Now, I will be back later on tonight, maybe, with another live. Now, you folks have a good night. Be safe. Love one another. Try and be kind to people. And, and buy used. Buy used. If you're poor like me, buy used. That's all I can say. Talk to you folks later.